Hey, girl. Down on your luck?
A bizarre video on her social media yesterday, which sent several people into absolute meltdown.
She looked at Harry and she was like, you need to get a job. You need a job. You a grown-ass man. You can't still be living in your mama's house, Harry.
She's supposedly 9 months pregnant in the hospital room, dancing with a big belly. Harry's there too.
Just do what everybody else does in that situation. Get a podcast. And no, I do not want to be on.
This is deeply problematic on a number of levels. Number one, here's the problem. We don't like you, Meghan Markle. We don't like you. And
what happens when a duchess trades elegance for a twerking video that leaves the internet speechless? Meghan Markle, known for her polished image and private life, just dropped a clip that's got everyone buzzing, and not in a good way. Picture this: a heavily pregnant Meghan, supposedly 9 months along, dancing in a hospital room in a way that's raised more than a few eyebrows. The internet's on fire.
Situation. She's drunk on her own ego.
And even Jon Stewart, the guy who usually laughs off royal drama, is backing the skeptics, saying it looked like someone stuffed socks under her dress. So, is this just a weird moment, or is there something bigger at play? Let's dive into the chaos and figure out why this video has royal watchers, casual fans, and even comedians questioning everything. This video didn't just drop, it crashed into the internet like a meteor. Around the 4-year mark of Meghan and Harry's daughter Lilibet's birthday, this clip surfaced, showing Meghan twerking in a hospital setting.
It's like you. You've already shown us your true colors. We know who you are. You helped kill the Queen. You didn't give two shits about calling the royal family racist while Prince Philip was on his deathbed and casting aspersions on him. You have completely undermined all the amazing gifts that this family has given you as nothing and suggested that they didn't care.
Now, pause for a second. A former royal, supposedly on the verge of giving birth, letting loose with dance moves that feel more like a music video than a maternity ward moment? It's wild. Social media erupted, with comments ranging from "what is she doing" to "that doesn't look right." Fans zoomed in, analyzing every frame, pointing out how her belly seemed to shift unnaturally, almost like it was detached from her body. X lit up with hashtags like #MeghanTwerk and #MoonBumpMystery, with users split between those who thought it was a bold vibe and those who just found it bizarre. But the real spark? It's not just the dance, it's what it's making people question about Meghan's pregnancy. Let's unpack that firestorm.
Absolutely no love lost between her and most people who may be somewhat warm towards the royal family, even if we're not big on royalty.
Jon Stewart stepping into this drama is where things get spicy. The comedian, known for cutting through nonsense with razor-sharp wit, didn't hold back on his show. He called the belly in the video a bag of socks stuffed under her dress, and the crowd lost it. That line wasn't just funny, it was a match that lit up the skepticism already simmering online. Stewart's not some tabloid gossip. He's a voice people trust. When he raises a doubt, it's not just a quip, it's a signal something's off. His roast turned this from a viral oddity into a full-on controversy.
She's reportedly bullied virtually everybody who's ever worked for her. She can't keep a staff in London. She can't keep a staff in Montecito.
Giving skeptics a megaphone. Ex-users shared clips of his segment, racking up millions of views, with comments like "even John sees it." Suddenly, this wasn't just internet chatter, it was a cultural moment. But Stewart's not the only big name raising questions. Megyn Kelly, a journalist who's never been shy about her opinions, used to scoff at the so-called moon bump theories, claims that Meghan faked her pregnancies with prosthetic bellies. But this video? It changed her tune. On her show, she described the belly as bumpy and abnormal, like something was shoved under Meghan's dress. That's huge. Kelly's not a royal obsessive, she's a seasoned broadcaster who's defended Meghan in the past.
She's kind of twerky and she's gonna twerk.
When someone like her starts questioning, it's a sign the ground's shifting. Other journalists, once quick to dismiss these rumors, are now whispering in group chats, saying, okay, maybe there's something here. X posts are flooded with slowed down clips, with users pointing out every odd angle of that belly. The video's not just a curiosity, it's a puzzle people can't stop trying to solve. But why is it hitting so hard? Let's dive into those moonbump rumors, because they're the heart of this storm. Online forums are buzzing with speculation that the belly's weird movement suggests something artificial. Now, let's be super clear, these are rumors, not facts. No one's got hard proof Meghan faked anything, but the chatter's deafening. Ex-users have dissected the footage, highlighting how the belly seemed to fold or shift in ways that don't scream 9-month pregnancy. Some even claim to spot telltale signs of a moon bump, like uneven contours or strange shadows. Whether you're team skeptic or team meh, the visuals are tough to ignore. It's not just the twerking, it's the whole scene. A hospital room, that energy, it feels staged, not spontaneous. And that's got people asking, why would Meghan, the queen of curated moments, let this out? There's more to this story. Meghan's always been a pro at controlling her image. Every photo, every interview, every step feels like it's been scripted to perfection. She's the woman who called out the royal family for pushing her to dark places, who demanded privacy while keeping her name in the headlines. So why drop a video that's anything but private? Some fans think it's a power move, a way to show she's still fun, relatable, and unbothered by the haters. But royal biographer Angela Levin sees something sneakier. She argues this isn't Meghan being quirky, it's a calculated jab to stir the pot. By releasing this clip, Meghan's not just grabbing eyeballs, she's daring the public to question her story. The timing, tied to Lilibet's birthday and a photo dump of Archie and Lilibet, feels less like a family moment and more like a chess move. But what's the endgame? Let's talk about that timing, because it's no accident. Dropping this video right around Lilibet's 4th birthday, paired with carefully curated kid photos, screams strategy. Meghan's team knows how to play the PR game. Every move is designed to keep her relevant. But this feels like a gamble. The photos of Archie and Lilibet were sweet, sure, but they came with a side of chaos. This twerking clip, it's like Meghan wanted to blend heartwarming family vibes with a shock factor that'd keep her trending. And it worked. Bex is flooded with reactions, from fans gushing over the kids to skeptics tearing apart the video. But here's the kicker. While Meghan's chasing headlines, Harry's dealing with his own struggles, and they don't exactly align. That tension's where things get messy. Harry's been fighting his own battles, and they're not small. Words leaking that he's mulling a bombshell move, swapping the Windsor surname for Spencer, his mom Diana's maiden name. Reports claim he's had deep talks with his uncle, Charles Spencer, about rebranding himself and his kids. Now, this is speculative, but it's electric. It's not just a name change, it's a full-on rejection of his royal roots. Harry's been haunted by the media storm that took his mother, and he's begged for privacy, especially for Archie and Lilibet. Yet Meghan's out here, dropping videos that pull them back into the spotlight. Sources close to the palace say Harry's spiraling, torn between his past and a future he can't quite grasp. The twerking video didn't just spark rumors, it widened the gap between him and Meghan. And what happened next? It's a gut punch. Archie and Lilibet are caught in the crossfire of this drama. For months, rumors swirled about passport delays for the kids, with Harry and Meghan reportedly convinced it was sabotage by the British establishment. Ex-posts claim King Charles didn't want the kids using HRH titles, causing bureaucratic snarls. These are unverified whispers, but they paint a picture of a couple on edge, paranoid about being targeted. When the passports finally came through, it didn't ease tensions. It fueled their belief that the royals are playing dirty. Sources say Charles is drawing a hard line, insisting the kids' titles be sidelined since they're not working royals. It's a tangled mess, and Archie and Lilibet are stuck in the middle, dragged into a public feud their parents once vowed to shield them from. But the drama doesn't stop there. Angela Levin's take is straight up dynamite. She's not just calling the video weird, she's saying it's part of a bigger, colder plan. Levin claims Meghan's done with Harry, that she's laying the groundwork for a life without him. She points to Meghan's past, like how she reportedly mailed back her ex-husband's wedding rings with zero explanation. Ruthless? Maybe. Strategic? Absolutely. Levin believes Meghan's got her sights on a flashier future, maybe a wealthier partner, a brighter spotlight. The twerking video, the kid photos, it all feels like Meghan rewriting her narrative, one that might not include Harry's royal baggage. X is buzzing with similar theories, with some users speculating about new romantic prospects. It's all rumor, of course, but the pattern's striking. Meghan starts strong, grabs what she needs, and moves on when the story's over. Harry might be too caught up to see it coming, but let's zoom out for a second, because this isn't just about Meghan and Harry, it's about the bigger picture. This twerking video, and the chaos it sparked, taps into something deeper. People are fed up with celebrity optics masquerading as substance. Meghan's built a brand on empowerment and authenticity, but moments like this make it feel like a performance. The public's not buying it anymore. Ex-users are calling it out, saying things like, "She's all talk, no action." The video's timing, paired with Jon Stewart's roast and Megyn Kelly's doubts, has turned a quirky clip into a referendum on Meghan's credibility. It's not just about whether her belly looked real, it's about whether her whole post-royal narrative holds up. And right now, it's cracking. Meghan's PR machine has always been a well-oiled beast, but but this video might have pushed it too far. Every move she makes, whether it's a podcast with Beyoncé's mom or a glossy charity event, feels like it's chasing clout, not impact. Take her Archwell Foundation. It's got big promises but few headlines about actual results. Her Netflix deal? Lots of hype, not much output. The twerking video was supposed to be a bold reset, a way to show she's still relevant. But instead, it's backfired, making her look like she's trying too hard to stay in the conversation. The public's noticing, and they're not impressed. Comments on X range from "she's desperate for attention" to "this feels like a stunt gone wrong." When even casual fans start sounding like critics, you know the tide's turning. Then there's the cultural angle. We're in 2025, and people are more skeptical than ever of performative celebrity moves. The twerking video feels like a relic of a different era, when shock value could carry you further than substance. Today, viewers want real. They want proof. Meghan's story, of a modern woman breaking free from the royal cage, fighting for change, had so much potential. But it's getting buried under moments like this, where the optics outshine the work. Jon Stewart's roast wasn't just a jab at her belly. It was a jab at the whole idea of celebrity activism without receipts. When a museum honors her for advocacy or a video like this drops, it feels less like empowerment and more like a marketing pitch. And the public's calling it out louder than ever. What about the royal family in all this? They're watching from the sidelines, and it's not pretty. King Charles, by all accounts, is keeping his distance, with sources saying he's done trying to bridge the gap with Harry and Meghan. The passport rumors, the title disputes, it's all part of a broader rift that's only growing. Palace insiders say Charles is focused on streamlining the monarchy, and Harry's kids don't fit into that plan. Meghan's video, meanwhile, has only deepened the divide, making the Sussexes look like they're playing their own game while the royals try to move on. It's a stark contrast. One side's chasing headlines, the other's trying to close the book. And caught in the middle? Two kids who didn't ask for any of this. So, what's next for Meghan? Her team's probably scrambling to spin this mess. Maybe we'll see a heartfelt op-ed in a big magazine, or a surprise pivot to a grassroots project, something to flip the narrative. But here's the hard truth. Credibility isn't won with another PR stunt. It's earned through quiet, consistent work, the kind Meghan's been promising but hasn't fully delivered, yet, her fans might say. The twerking video could have been a moment to show a new side, fun, unfiltered, human. Instead, it's become a symbol of everything people are starting to question, the gap between her image and her impact. If she wants to shift the story, she'll need to step back from the spotlight and focus on something real. Pick a cause, stick with it, show results, not for a season, but for years. That's how you build a legacy. This whole saga's a reminder that fame's a tricky beast. Meghan walked away from the royal family with big dreams, and for a moment, the world was rooting for her. She was the outsider who'd shake things up, the voice for those who felt ignored. But somewhere along the way, the vision got blurry. The twerking video, Jon Stewart's brutal takedown, the moon bump buzz, it's all part of a bigger unraveling. People don't hate Meghan, they're just tired of the disconnect. They want the woman who promised change to show up with more than a viral clip or a glossy photo. They want substance, not stunts. And right now, the gap between what she says and what she shows is wider than ever. Will she close it, or keep chasing the spotlight? That's the real question. This drama's far from over, and it's got everyone talking. Is Meghan's twerking video a genius move to stay relevant, or a misstep that's pushing her further from the legacy she wants? Is Harry drifting away, caught in his own crisis, or will they pull through together? And what about Archie and Lilibet, stuck in a storm they didn't create? The royal family's watching, the internet's buzzing, and the world's waiting for what's next. One thing's clear, this isn't just a video, it's a turning point. What do you think? Has Meghan gone too far, or is she still playing the long game? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that subscribe button, and let's keep this conversation going.